What's up, everyone? Jets takeoff. The Jets drop a tough loss, 20-27. Atlanta wins in London, and man, this is a game I really thought we should have won for many reasons. All the injuries the Falcons had, and our momentum from last week against the Titans. I mean, we really squeezed out a tough victory versus the Tennessee Titans, a playoff caliber team. But this week against the Falcons, man, we were letting Matt Ryan kind of dot us up. Him and Kyle Pitts and Cordarrelle Patterson, they were doing damage, especially Kyle Pitts. He's a guy that we really could not stop, and he was a mismatch heading into the game. I had a feeling, but we should have double-teamed him. Honestly, I'm surprised at how Jeff Ulbrich approached the game, and especially at halftime. I think he did step it up and make some adjustments in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, that throw to Kyle Pitts that set up that huge drive where the Falcons came in with points and made it a two-score game, that really kind of sealed the deal in my eyes. I don't know why we were playing really close to the line of scrimmage. We got to know that Matt Ryan will take a deep shot, especially to Kyle Pitts or even Zacchaeus. So it's very frustrating. And the defense, although a lot of people may say that they were the problem, I disagree. I don't think they were the problem because we had 3 forced fumbles, 2 of them by Quincy Williams. He was, in my opinion, arguably the best player of the game. He balled out again, man. I mean, what a great job the coaching staff has done with Quincy Williams. He was a cast-off in Jacksonville, and now he's in New York. Robert Saleh and Ulbrich, they're coaching him up, and he's playing very well, man. He's stepping into the role that I thought a lot of us Jets fans thought Jarrad Davis would be when we signed him to the team. And C.J. Mosley also had another forced fumble. He was a great player, too. Although he got a little bit burnt in some coverage snaps, overall he had a good game. He made some key tackles, too. But the rest of the defense, Bryce Hall, he had an off game. Let's just face it. He was not doing his job on that 3rd and 13 to, I believe it was Zacchaeus. That can't happen. That was on Bryce Hall. He was playing more towards the boundary, but it's bad. The D-line, too. They didn't get enough pressure. It's simple. I really, really thought we were going to come away with the same amount of pressures as we did last week against a struggling Falcons offensive line, but they held their ground, man. John Franklin Myers, there were some times where he did kind of get close to sacking Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan, he was delivering the ball. They were doing the quick passing game. It was something that I thought they would do, and they ended up doing it. But off of the defense, Zach Wilson, it was one of his not-so-good games. Although it wasn't as bad as the Patriots game, it still wasn't good. Let's just face it, he missed a lot of easy throws. Things that are routine, things that even the worst backup quarterback in the league can hit 9 out of 10 times. So he's really got to polish that up. He looked a little bit uncomfortable and just like he wasn't really feeling it. He didn't have any momentum or groove in the first half. In the second half, he did step it up though, but that one interception, that was an ugly one. That was so bad. I mean, I'm guessing he was a tick late, just based on the fact that the DB, when he caught it, he was kind of in front of the receiver, so it could have been caught if Zach Wilson maybe threw a little bit more with some more anticipation on that ball. But anyways, that can't happen, especially with the Falcons already taking control of the game. You can't give the football back to them. We're so lucky that we even got ourselves remotely back into this game. But he did deliver on the 2-point conversion. I was impressed with the throw. And that throw to Denzel Mims over the middle of the field, that was really a nice pass. So he did step it up towards the end of the game, but could argue it's garbage time. And the one thing I wanted to see was Wilson not turn the football over, and he turned it over. So it's disappointing, but the good thing is we have the bye week. So Zach Wilson, he can rest up, he can study more, watch more film, and put him some more time maybe with the teammates, because I feel like he doesn't necessarily have the chemistry with all the guys that he should. So it was disappointing. Mike LaFleur, I thought this game wasn't terrible from him, but it wasn't good in the first quarter. All the first quarter woes go to him. I mean, it's unacceptable. I think, in my opinion, the true difference in this game was if we put any points in the first quarter, we could have won this game. I really do think that's it. Because we had one drive in the first quarter. The Falcons ate up the clock, and we wasted our opportunity. Came out short, came out flat, and it can't happen. So that's basically my entire thoughts. I guess I already mentioned Quincy Williams and C.J. Mosley as some of the better players from this game. But I thought Tim Ward, I thought he had a pretty good game. He had 2 pass deflections. He was making some nice runs. He was making some plays in the trenches, stopping Cordarrelle Patterson and Mike Davis. So he's a guy that I never really heard his name called or saw him on the field, but this game he actually got a noticeable amount of reps, and I'm glad that he capitalized on that opportunity. Maybe he could kind of be like a fully Fatukasi who comes in during running situations, because that might be what he excels at. So I thought he had a good game too. On offense, I thought Elijah Vera Tucker had a good game. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see any pressures generated by the Falcons that were a cause of Elijah Vera Tucker just whiffing. I thought he had a good game. I thought same with George Fant. I thought the left side of the offensive line held their ground. The right side, it was a little iffy with Moses and Van Roten, but it wasn't terrible. So I'll give credit. The O-line, they played okay. They did give up some pressures, but overall, it was not a disaster. And that's all we could ask for. And that means Zach Wilson has to do his thing. He has to step it up. It's simple. As much as I love the kid, and I think he will be so damn good in the future, he's got to perfect his craft. He needs to put in more time throwing the football, because you can watch as much film as you want, but if you're not actually executing it on the field, what's it all for? An analyst job? But we didn't draft him to become an analyst 5 years from now. We drafted him to become the franchise quarterback, so he's to step it up. But man, the bye week, hopefully we can get our minds right. We can start to learn this offense more. Hopefully it pieces together, man. At least we have 5 games worth of film that the coaching staff can go look on and correct their mistakes and try and improve. So that's really all I have. Those are my key takeaways from today's game against the Falcons. 2 weeks until Jets football. We'll see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one.